Hi, good morning, and happy Thanksgiving. Today I want to talk about how the Pilgrims proved that communism does not work. Okay, the Pilgrims, whenever they came across from England to Plymouth Rock, they didn't come just on a whim, just jump on a ship and head on over to the New World. No, they had investors that paid for that trip, but those investors expected to be paid a profit for the money they put up for that trip. And so they insisted that the pilgrims, whenever they set up their settlement, that they have communal property. They did not want them to have private property because they figured if the settlers had private property, they would work harder on that private property than to work for profit for the investors. So they insisted on communal property instead. Well, they did that for a few years, and it was miserable. The Pilgrims from 1620 to about 1623 tried that method, and it did not work. There was a lot of infighting. The able-bodied settlers were angry that the ones that were weak, they didn't do nearly as much work as what the stronger ones did, but yet they got the same thing. They got the same amount of food, the same amount of clothes, everything. And they didn't think that was fair. Plus, the women didn't believe it was fair that they had to cook and clean and wash the clothes of other settlers instead of their own husbands and stuff and their families. So there was a lot going on back there, a lot of infighting. And people have said that, well, they were also angry at they were being exploited for capitalism by the investors. And that was kind of true. They had to give up 50% of what they had, but they didn't really consider that a problem. That was the price of being there. What they considered a problem was they didn't own anything and people weren't being treated fairly. So William Bradford, he was the second governor of the Plymouth colony. He scrapped all that community property nonsense and gave everyone a parcel of land. Every family had a parcel of land and some corn and told them, whatever you do, that's yours. And if you don't work, you don't eat. Basically, that's in the Bible too. So all of a sudden, there was prosperity in the colony. Imagine that. You give people private property and you allow them to work it, and they prosper. And that's how the colony survived. So I just want to let y'all know that, yes, we were founded on communist principles, originally, and it didn't work out. And if we figured that out 400 years ago, why are they still trying it now? It doesn't make sense. So, but hey, I enjoyed talking to y'all. I love you. Have a great Thanksgiving, and I'll see you again soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye.